Would that be Diego by any chance?
What are you doing?
I think Diego hates you and wants you to die.
That is mad. Right
This
there.
is-
Oh my goodness, Nick Whittle. Get a move
Nick
on,
Whittle,
mate.
the most ordinary named man in racing. General
Nick
builder.
Whittle.
I feel like that is. Oh my.
Oh my
word,
goodness, we're almost. we're gonna do it.
Hey everyone, this is Matt and I'm here with Phil.
Yeah.
I literally almost said Louise there.
Phil's here.
It's not Louise, it's Phil.
I'm
clearly.
excited.
Now Phil has returned to us after his previous very successful racing challenge.
Aced it, didn't I?
Aced
As
it.
I remember.
Yeah, last
Don't
to
go
first.
back and check.
Unfortunately, I've put the link there so you can check. And you're going to do
It was
the same.
rubbish, wasn't it?
No, don't.
Not worth watching. Just won it. It was boring in a way, too easy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it, how I went from last to
He's
first?
sported now, so you don't really need to. And you're going to do the same thing again, maybe even a little bit more effectively in grid.
Yeah, grid's out, isn't it? Which is nice. So this is grid 2019. The first grid came out probably over 10 years ago now.
A little history lesson in there as well, which is nice.
Well, you know, and now we're playing this one. It's miraculous, isn't it, how time passes?
It is.
So to mark the occasion, we're going to jump into an old Volvo estate touring car and try and go from last, Matt, on the grid to first by the end of the race.
Exciting.
And thereby win.
Perfect. Well, I'm supremely confident in your abilities.
Oh, me too. Given how well it went before.
Absolutely, yeah. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell of awakening. That's what we call it here, so you know when our next video lands.
It sounds a bit like a death cult, Matt.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we probably should. It's a Dark Souls joke, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on you triumphantly going from last place to first place in a Volvo.
Yeah, so let's talk about my methodology a little bit here, Matt.
Okay.
I've picked Barcelona because it's the grittiest of the new grid tracks, I think.
Can you explain for me?
It's a street circuit.
Okay.
It's not like the Circuit de Catalunya, which is where the F1 race takes place.
Okay.
Also in Barcelona. This is a fictional street race with lots of right angles, and I don't know the track, but I know it well enough to establish that it's a grid track.
Okay.
It's quintessentially grid. So it's the perfect place to go from last to first. We'll do it in daytime. How many laps shall we do? Should we give ourselves a bit of breathing room?
Yeah, let's give it a bit of, enough room for us to tell a story, if you will.
10 crazy? I think 10's probably all right.
You know these things. You're the expert.
I don't want to do it at night because that'll just be it's too difficult. We should also say
so honest.
I've got no assists on. All the assists are off. Everything is as damage is as lethal
bad as it can
Yes,
be.
exactly. So every little, and there's going to be a lot of bumping into things. So I don't want to do it at night as well.
No.
I just can't be bothered. So grid order. I think I'll just have to let everybody go.
Okay, so, right. That's good. You're just going to wait. Okay.
Yeah. And obviously, as we've mentioned, it's going to be the Volvo estate.
Look at that.
There it is.
Look at it.
I feel happy
huge.
looking at it. It is huge. Yeah, it's too big for racing.
No,
I don't know what they were thinking.
It's boxy but safe.
Yes, well, yeah. I mean, I will be doing a lot of crashes, and they are renowned, if nothing else. But I've got a great racing heritage with Volvo. But
is that? I mean, I must confess, I'm not sort of aware of Volvo's racing heritage.
Oh yeah. They're a big touring car presence, and I think the Swedish Touring Car Championship is still quite a big deal.
Okay.
And Volvo, obviously.
In estate cars, is that?
I don't know why this is an estate. I've got a lot of shopping in the back. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm just going to wait.
Right.
Just going to, or not wait?
It feels...
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was going to look. Yeah, go on then. On you go.
Get waving by.
Everyone's...
So you're in last place now, player 1, 16th. Okay.
But how long for?
Wow,
oh my goodness,
it's
been... Now what I like about grid is that the AI do make mistakes, and I think what's happened there is that they all went really cautious into that.
I presume they were a little bit freaked out by the fact that you were driving at 20 miles an hour. Does he know something we don't?
In a Well, I've got all the shopping, haven't I? I don't want to... Oh my goodness, what are you doing?
Easy. Oh, crikey.
That was... Clara,
Nearly
that was
into
dangerous.
the back of Clara. Honestly, it's like the school run, isn't it?
I thought she'd be on the level as a fellow Volvo estate driver, but...
There is nothing but hatred.
Coming through on your left, Clara.
Okay.
That's it. Right. Here we go.
I love that it...
Hitting the braking point, down into fourth.
Pats you on the backside for every single thing you do.
Gear shift.
Well done, you're there, you're in the seat, you're good sitting, lovely.
It's been great sitting. Look at that Sierra.
You're up to 12th place already, Phil. This is.
It's going all right, isn't it? But
yeah.
Noah's fought back quite. Oh, it's a hyper racing line combo for us there. I just forgot to change gear. That's why. That's why Noah's got away there.
And again, you've given yourself like 200, 300 laps to get all the way back to the front.
That's it. Yes.
It's going to be a long Let's Play.
Yeah. So in about 8 hours' time, I imagine I'll have all the corners down. But until then, I'm sort of driving blind.
I think, Phil, like every single time we get you on camera and you're playing a racing game, we need to wheel out the old anecdote about you playing Le Mans for 24 literal hours.
I'm not proud of it, but it did happen. Yeah, it was in a different game on a different platform, in a different life in many ways. But yeah, 24 solid hours, and I had to level up to unlock that race for a few hours beforehand. So I ended up playing for quite a while. We're back on terms with Noah. If I can remember to change out of 4th into 5th, we might have him. Sorry, Noah.
Noah and Jesus back to back there. I'm looking forward to seeing who's next.
Give us a bit of room, mate. I'm in a Volvo here. Oh,
it's got like a slight biblical undertone.
Yeah.
This. It's
Darren
maybe not so much
Aronofsky
with Clara, but
no, there might be a Clara somewhere in there. Oh dear, it's a good show.
Ooh, that was close.
I do gain a lot of ground on them there, don't I? But
yeah. In a really frightening, risky way.
Yes, yeah, not in a way that I'm comfortable holding. Yeah. Oh, and here.
Oh, hello.
I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry about
bumpy.
that. But
so, how bad will the damage to the car end up being, do you think?
Well,
terminal damage was the word that we...
Yes, terminal damage is enabled, so it means that the race could just be over if this keeps happening.
If Freya keeps on slamming on the brakes.
Like Freya keep getting in my way. Do you know how I am? You know, I played a game for 24 solid hours. This is good. This is up to P7 here.
Maybe you didn't need the 10 laps.
Wasn't there a Freya just behind me? Oh my goodness.
That's a Freya and that's a Freyja.
A Freyja.
Yeah.
Freyja. There we go.
The idea of him...
Oh, I forgot to change gear again, so we've let them all through.
Was Freyja like the sort of Icelandic version of Freyja?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just get you to sing the theme tune in...
That's a radio psychologist who drinks a lot of natural yoghurt. That's a niche joke.
I would definitely watch it. It's a deep cut.
So, I think it's going to take me a little while to get the gear changing sorted out.
Is it all right, me just sort of sharp intakes of breath? Is that?
Of course, it makes me feel all the more confident in my driving.
So what's the issue with the gear changing?
I just keep forgetting to change gear.
Okay, right. That's
It's a professional problem known as forgetting to change gear. And because I still don't really know the corners that well. I don't. When I'm braking and downshifting, I'm just sort of guessing based on how slowly they're going. But we've got
slingshot. Yeah, that was elegantly done, Phil.
Okay, P7, and that's lap 3. So it's going better than the F1 one. I mean, all right, cards on the table. The F1 one went a little bit wrong, didn't it?
It did go a little bit wrong.
What actually happened was that when we went in to do the pit stop, I braked way too early, put the speed limiter on, and then there was like this train of cars just going, what is he doing? Behind me.
Ruined the race for basically everyone.
Mate.
Oh, that's lovely.
I had to take evasive action there. I'll be reporting you after the race to the police.
I don't know what you call it, Phil, but the sort of protective net to your right, the animations on that I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, it's very realistic.
Physics.
It doesn't feel like it would save me though, does it? It just
no, it
looks
doesn't.
Like, you know, in Gladiators when they climbed up the travelator and then they had to burst through what looked like a piece of paper.
I was thinking more Russell Crowe Gladiator there for some reason, but yeah, totally, it does look like that. That's actually there to stop your body flying out and hitting the audience. It's there for other people's protection.
I see. Well, I had made a position there, but Freya's back. Freyja, rather.
Right now that I'm wishing that I could do an absolutely perfect Fraser impression. But I can't, so I'm not going to.
Let's give it a go.
He's going in.
My God, Niles.
That's respectable. The important thing is you said
I'm doing
Niles.
it while driving.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Oh, and losing a position.
Unbelievable. They did not like your Fraser impression.
It's a Freya. Okay. It's time. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Hyper proximity combo sounds like something out of like a salty bet game. That's
Okay. I really should know the corners by now, but There's a lot of very similar corners. Some of these are probably flat out. Like I think this is probably flat out if you're more confident, but
be more confident. You've got this.
I'm getting the gear shift combos. They're just
look at that. There were so many things flipped up there that we couldn't even read them. That was how good you are. If that helps your confidence.
Oh my goodness! Oh.
Also, I thought your Fraser impression was very good.
Well, I hope so. I think I could do a better one when I wasn't driving a Volvo.
I feel like you're sort of your supportive co-driver here. Hello. Oh dear.
No.
That's
my
gone
goodness.
badly.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Just give me a second. I'm so sorry.
Does this have like a rewind feature, or are we just going to go with this?
I turned them off.
Okay.
I turned them off. It's last to first challenge, everyone, and we're doing it in
Suddenly
6 laps.
10 laps look like look like we're going to need them. You did this before, though, right? Now obviously the pack is spread apart.
A little bit more spread out, and like the car is behaving a little bit peculiarly.
That'll be all the dents.
Yeah, I think it's probably the damage that I've accumulated by driving like an idiot. It's
Hello.
I'm not surprised to see Clara back in 15th, the way she was driving earlier on.
No.
That's what you get.
She's not relinquishing her place on 15th.
No, come on.
That's pop out of the way. Thank you.
There we
go.
Didn't give me much though, did she? Right, 15th.
It's on. It's back on. It was on, then it was off again. Now it's back on again.
Now it's back on. I've just got to make up all those positions and then some more positions on top of the ones that I lost. Oh,
hello, crikey! It's like life, isn't it?
There's a metaphor here,
yeah,
and
like
it's inspiring in many ways.
You overtake so many people, then you crash, facing the wrong way, and then you have to overtake Clara again.
Ain't that just the way that life goes down?
Yeah.
Down, down. Moving first too fast, then much too slow. That's a lot like this, isn't it?
Is that a song lyric that I've missed?
Yeah, did you not? Oh, that was, what was she called? Let us know in the comments if you recognise that obscure 90s song. Was it Lisa Left Eye Lopez?
Oh, maybe so. See, I felt like I should have got it if it was a 90s reference. I just assumed it was...
Yeah, ain't that just the way that life goes down, down, down.
Oh, I do know
down.
it, yeah. Who needs a radio when you've got Phil and Fraser impressions? I have to say that I absolutely love the dashboard. I love those big, chunky, like...
Oh, what are you...
Oh, come on.
What are you doing?
Unbelievable,
you absolute
Noah.
beast. Noah Hansen. Remembering you. He is not getting any favours when I next, in a lap's time, come
all the shopping in the back of your car.
Yeah,
not having any of
smashed.
Yeah. Now that would be I'd play that game, like a commute game where you have to get your...
Yeah, I'd love that.
We'll just add it to an already existing racing game.
Yeah. Okay, right. Coming through Leonardo. Leonardo! Be a good boy. Okay.
Oh, this feels...
I might have Noah on the outside. No, what I'll do instead is just bash into him. Inside.
I think he earned it. I'm not sure you need to hear it, Phil, but I'm going to remind you, terminal damage. Terminal damage.
That's 13th.
There we go. You are smashing your way back to victory.
I'm having to be a little bit more brutal about it than I would have liked.
I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. It's like road rage with a Volvo.
Yes.
Road rash is
road
actually
rash.
I
Yeah, I think I could do with a chain.
That would be good.
With the Freya Thompsons of this world to deal with. Oh, that's a bit slow.
The combination of Volvo and Volvo chain violence and sensible cars is like that's
quite.
Super Racing Line combo.
Right, there's a point here when
I felt like the actual weight of you flinging this this family car around a corner. There's Freya.
It's always been good at that. Oh dear.
Hello.
I dread to think what the front of this car looks like. Actually, it's
like
probably fine. It's a big old Volvo. It's probably fine.
They are very safe.
We'll have that on Freya.
Proximity.
Well, I think Ginevra Corti's got the best name in the race.
Nice, that's a great name.
I don't think there's any.
It's a shame he's a bad driver.
What a shame he's too slow to occupy 8th place.
You have pulled this back magnificently.
Oh my! This is. I think was it Arabella that?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
She's bearing the signs of damage, isn't she? Of a big impact on the inside.
If you'd like me to lean out the window and shout abuse at her, I'll gladly do it. Hello.
I've done it wrong. I've made a mistake.
A little bit of a crack in your windshield there. It's a little one.
It's like. Remember in for a change to reference the 90s. Do you remember in Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, where Julianne Moore falls on that like the T-Rexes. Does anyone remember this?
Yeah. They're
Help me out here, man. I'm driving a car.
that bit where she falls on and the window cracks.
That's it. Yes, exactly. Yeah, because of the T-Rex. Yeah, good scene.
I remember that.
It's like that, but with racing.
My frame of reference would have been mankind being rock bottomed onto a car window. That's what it reminds me of.
Did they do that? In the
they
wrestling?
did. Yeah.
Was he all right?
I mean, he was never really all right. He was just sort of a series of walking injuries. But yeah, that's what it looks like it's happened to your car.
Very dangerous, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Like a large man has been dropped onto it.
It does.
Maybe it was
like
the bonnet. Maybe I've got that wrong. It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Okay. Well, I would if I could, but Diego Gomez is holding his line. I think I might be able to. I didn't want to finish that. What I might be able to do is crash and get terminal damage.
So sixth place.
Oh,
Six
I've
laps.
taken that much better than them. Let us through, mate.
You
Come
pull
on.
a lot of places back in those 2 laps.
Challenge on YouTube here. Just.
Oh, come on, Zoe.
Oh no.
Nemesis. Oh, Diego. Come on, lad.
It wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was
if
going to be.
anything,
But
your Nemesis has just helped you. He's just.
that was a shocking bit of driving from Diego Gomez. Was I in the wrong there? Did I do? I mean, I'm sort of just trying to.
How's your car? Is it bad?
It's not what it was. If I was a car salesman, I'd say it's. I don't think I could say it's had one careful owner.
It's had one owner. There's definitely been an owner.
Oh dear, we're letting some cars pass. Yeah, there's a bit more give in the steering than there was at one point. Oh, Ginevra. I'm glad to see Ginevra again, but at the same time,
Ginevra again.
We've got it.
Come on, Diego.
That was good. That was good. Diego.
I mean, for your Nemesis, it feels a little bit like he's actually all right with you, and he kind of helps you get back on track.
It could have been so much worse. So the Nemesis system, I don't know if people remember it from the original grid, but if you bash into a car, then they'll remember, and they will be a little bit less forgiving when you're next to each other and, say, trying to pass them. They'll try and block you a bit more. Although you'd never know it with bloody Zoe Martin driving like that, would you?
Zoe just hates everyone. Like she's hatred shaped like a woman.
I mean, I dread to think if someone's her Nemesis, what she'd be doing instead. But will I have that? No, we won't quite have that.
No, she's paying very close attention to you. I don't know how she's managing that.
I don't know if this track was designed for vintage touring cars. Oh, Diego's got back. It's nice to be, it sounds silly, but it's nice to be overtaken in a racing game. It doesn't always happen. I know
what you mean, yeah.
Some games, like even some really impressive sims that have got everything else down, the AI really just follows a track and, nothing really interesting happens in the race except you win it. But the grid games, and in fact Codemasters games, in general by extension, the AI is always, sorry.
Little present there for Diego.
Always such a strength, yeah, and you can see it in all the little stories that are developed here. We were playing earlier on and we saw 2 cars just going wildly off on having a little battle on their own, weren't they? And that's nice to see.
Yeah, it feels very sort of rich and reactive. I do like that. I don't really have a frame of reference in racing games, but I feel like in strategy games, for example, it's like being invaded by it's terrible when you're sitting there winning and you realise that no one's really trying to.
Yeah, it sort of cheapens the feeling of success, doesn't it? Whereas I feel that this 5th place is actually.
Oh no, Zoe! That wasn't really Zoe's fault, was it?
No, that was my fault.
But
Diego's pulling out all the stops to try and beat me, but I've got better drive out of there. I might even have Zoe into the next turn if she's not going to beat. Yeah.
It's so hard for me not to gesticulate at the car that doesn't exist in real life. There, I feel like that is. Oh my
goodness, we're almost. we're gonna do it.
I mean, you have to finish the race as well. That's one extra proviso we're adding to it now. I assume you probably realised that. Like, I've got to first round. I'm just going to stop now.
It's good to have this sort of reinforcement from the pits, though. Right, let us through. Otherwise, I'm going to crash into that.
Unbelievable. He's done it. He's only gone and done it.
Well, I've got to stay there now, and I've been using the other cars to sort of try and figure out what's happening on the track.
Yeah.
So this is interesting now.
Ooh. It feels good though, like without those other cars there to sort of, bump you along and keep you in line. You get a sense of the weight of the vehicles. Yeah,
without Diego making my life hell, a little bit easier. All right, this is a.
I feel like he can't be your Nemesis anymore because he's too far back. Like,
difficult.
You're like the M. Bison in this scenario.
Bit quicker to be my Nemesis, mate. Or just wait for me to crash.
Brilliant. That's a lovely schoolyard insult. You're not even good enough to be my Nemesis. My Nemesis is actually much better than you.
Right. That's just one of them.
Hello.
No.
Oh, there we go.
Are we letting him back in? No, we're okay. No, we are. I think. Have we got? Yeah.
Oh, hello. Who's that?
Naomi Vanderberg's got through. Okay, I'm just. Oh, they've all got through.
No.
I've taken it. Wow.
Come back.
That's me
there
in
we
fifth.
go.
Sixth. No.
That was like Mario Kart. You just took a blue shell. That's unbelievable.
They were just right there. Oh my goodness, Nick Whittle. Get a move on,
Nick Whittle,
mate.
the most ordinary named man in racing. General
Nick
builder.
Whittle. Watch out, everyone. Nick Whittle. Oh, he's my teammate. Now,
okay.
I don't think I properly... Yes, I did. I explained Nemesis.
You did. I think you did an excellent job.
There's also teammates there. So Nick Whittle...
Would that be Diego?
What are you doing?
I think Diego hates you and wants you to die.
That is mad.
That was pure venom. I love that. That's brilliant. He really hates you.
Yeah, he does. Right, I've got to get past this.
Come on, Nick.
So Nick's my teammate, and
can Nick be your Nemesis and your teammate? Because it feels like the way it's going.
I think it's going that way, isn't it? I made a lot of contact with him, but it's a big old Volvo.
Yeah, he probably hasn't even
it.
noticed. A bottle of pop rolling around in the back.
Pipe down back there, kids. Don't drive a race with your kids. That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Just bouncing around all over the place.
Oh,
habits.
Look who's back into first.
That is a little bit of drama. I think. Did you do that on purpose, Phil? Was
no,
I
really didn't. My concentration is not that great.
You start admiring the scenery, looking at the cathedral, you know.
Thinking about scenes in Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah.
Good film.
It's a good film. Less keen on the third one. But
no, it tails off after that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I think the second one was
great cast.
A bit maligned. Well, the second one, yeah, Vince Vaughn's in it for some reason.
See, you're that confident now that you've got time to reel off the Jurassic Park cast list and a few anecdotes to.
Yeah, Pete Postlethwaite, of course. John Parker Hammond makes a return thanks to Dickie Attenborough. Just a few scenes.
That's a great cast.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that in a film like of that stature these days, would you? A sort of action film sequel. Okay, well we've got just about one lap to go. I think this is the last corner. Ooh.
And that's it. That's it, right?
No, we've got another lap.
We've got another lap. It does say there on the screen. I should have noticed that. and also, you just said it.
Okay, so I think I've just about got a feel of the track. That's a little bit sloppy, but not enough to let the others through. Then it's a left-hander that I've never truly got down. Can you take it flat? And then... Oh, you certainly can't take that flat. That's a bad corner.
Miss.
That's a bad miss. Now we know. Okay.
I mean, yeah, now you don't need to know anymore.
I've got a bit of a lead, actually. I don't know what they're doing behind.
It's probably Diego's just raging, smashing into everyone like a...
We got a bit of an RGB split there on the screen. I'm assuming that means the damage is quite bad now.
Okay. Is that like maybe part of your blood or bits of your brain that are sort of splattering around inside the car and or your helmet?
Oh dear, yeah, there's definitely some give in the steering now.
I am really looking forward to seeing what your car looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the sight.
You have to say, like, this is, it's been a battle. I think
I've enjoyed it.
You've earned it, definitely.
I think it's testament to the game that it's been, hopefully, quite entertaining over 10 laps. Or at least 9.
It's flown by for me.
Yeah, that's been good. Better than the old 24-hour race I did, let me tell you.
Don't know if we mentioned that, but...
Just 24 hours driving. Driving.
12 hours of setup beforehand. Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh dear.
Not now. Not like this.
That door's going to come off, look.
It is. It's only the net that's holding on. If the door comes on, I will be immensely pleased.
Oh, this does not handle very well now. No offence to Volvo. The bonnet's off as well.
This is honestly one of the best efforts for Volvo I've ever seen. Like, you basically pushed this car. Oh, you've got whatever they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at it.
Oh, we actually did it. We did it last to first time. I'm really pleased with that.
Congratulations. That's
Thanks,
brilliant.
It's going to be clammy.
Amazing work.
Driving,
That's fine. Well, I can live with that. It's victory clamminess.
The bonnet stayed on, just about.
It's coming off as we...
Like a flip book.
This work is done.
We've really lost a a front bumper there and
Yeah.
some paint.
There you go, Volvos, they will survive anything. So thank you very much, Phil. And if you enjoyed that, please give this video a like and remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell of awakening. It's not a death cult, so you know when our next video lands.